Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Oracle. I'm going to be coming from the Earth Angel, the Earth Warriors Oracle, the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck, and the Native Spirit Oracle deck as well, okay? So we're going to get into the messages. I call in Archangel Michael asking for you to protect the collective, protect this reading, and to defend us against any negative, evil eyes, spirits, emotions, thoughts, or spiritual and psychic attacks from anyone wanting to see us fail. Thank you for the continued protection as well. So y'all know I like to get right into the messages, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle. All right, Divine Spirit, Ancestor, Spirit Guides, and Guardian Angels, I welcome you into this reading. Help me to tap into the Divine Collective. Help me to see whatever it is that they need to see and to hear. Help me to guide them on their spiritual path. What does the Divine Collective need to know tonight? What does the Divine Collective need to know for, there is a new moon, I believe tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 1st, and I believe the new moon falls tomorrow. What does the Divine Collective need to know for the new moon? What do the Divine Collective need to know? Now, with the Earth Warrior Oracles, I'm going to read from the book because this is a very deep and in-depth message, and it's just not something that you can intuitively tap into it, but that's not what this deck is meant for, okay? There is a message, a deep and powerful message, and there is a healing ritual at the end of each message, okay? So, what message do you have for the Divine Collective? What do they need to know? Okay. So we have 9 blessings of Kumu. No good thing shall be withheld. I hope you all can see that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read that. 9s are about endings. All right. Not necessary completion, but 9s are definitely about, we're going to actually get into Doreen Virtue, the angel numbers, okay, and what 9 represents, but it's more about completions, about finishing things up, okay? So it says, get to work, light worker. Now, the number 9 means that you've completed all the requisites to achieve your life purpose. Stop procrastinating, as it's time to start taking action steps. Even baby steps are useful. So, and the angel number 9 means get to work and stop procrastinating because you have completed some sort of cycle. You've come to a completion of some sort and you're getting ready, all right, to move into a new chapter, okay? But let's get into this, that real message. Like I said, completions, not necessarily endings. Okay. The universe wants to express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. It does not want to be limited to repeating what has already been. Newness needs to burst through you into startling expressions of abundant life. You are guided into unknown territory, guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself and your world to be, so that something original and necessary can be brought to life. The universe knows all that you are in need of so that you can best attain your destiny. All shall be provided for you. Expand your faith to allow for the greater workings of Great Spirit. Resources are coming to you now. If you have been in lack, limitation, or anxiety about such things happening, relax and substitute your stress for absolute trust that the universe will provide all good things with generosity and grace. If you find this challenging, take it one step at a time, reprogramming your heart and mind into new habits of peaceful trust. It will feel much better to live like this. It is not foolishness, but wisdom that embraces such unconditional faith. Know that the provision of all resources required is a certainty. The only variable are the details of how the journey unfolds. When you tune into your heart, you'll remember that you are loved, protected, and guided in every moment. Trust the universe. When you are a dreamer, a visionary, and a seer of the need for transformation in our world, it can be easy to feel intimidated, to dismiss the possibility for radical change as unrealistic, to believe that the greatest of our visions are unattainable in the real world. However, many things that were once considered to be impossible to the human mind are now part of our daily lives. The impossible becomes possible on a regular basis. Kumu is the Hawaiian term for teacher and source of wisdom. The universe is the great Kumu. When we trust in the universe, we come to understand certain truths, including the realization that we don't have to be limited to what we logically know. If we are willing to expand our faith, then that which we are capable of experiencing in harmony with the universe will expand also. Your beautiful and perhaps impossible seeming dreams are supported by the unlimited resources of the universe. Even if you don't know what is needed and when in order to create a successful outcome, the universe does. You are being guided to reset your mind and heart to unconditional trust. This can be a challenge for the human part of us that tends to give weight mostly to what can be perceived through the 5 bodily senses. Yet, for your spirit, this is easy. The spirit within you knows the incredible power of the divine to bring together all aspects of life in the perfect way, at the perfect time for astounding success. Your spirit knows that when you take action on your most apparently impossible divine mission from a position of faith rather than more limited perspective, the universe helps you every step of the way. It is time to adjust your belief system to encompass this entire universe as your creative partner in life. It provides you with resources, opportunities, and learning experiences to gain precious information and life skills so that you are singularly and completely equipped to do what you have come to this planet to do. Kumu, the great wisdom teacher, guides you now. Don't allow your mind to create visions of poverty or lack or failure or absence of support. Focus instead upon the sweet generosity of the universe lovingly providing for you, often in advance of you consciously realizing what you need, and with all that is necessary for your best life and fulfillment of your sacred purpose. All the answers, the connections, the resources, everything that you need is right there for you at the best moment. With a focus on a feeling of excitement about opportunities, inspirational innovation, and the best and brightest of human creative endeavor, surge forward in harmony with each other to establish sustainable new systems. You can lend your energy, your mind, and your body to what you want to have happen in this world. The universe will hear and feel you and provide resources accordingly. Let your thoughts and hopes become your prayers, and the answers to those prayers will benefit all life on this planet. This is your healing process. Say this prayer aloud. I am so grateful for the generosity, abundance, and attentiveness of the universe to my needs. I am provided for with such grace and love. All resources for my life purpose to be successfully and joyfully expressed are freely given to me. May all beings consciously know the loving embrace of the universe and fulfill their sacred purpose. So be it. Write or consider a list of at least 5 things that you are grateful for. They might be simple things that have happened today or experiences from your past. If you can recall a time where you felt the universe stepped in to help you out, and it was unexpected and very welcome blessing, list that too. Read your list aloud. Allow this list to reinforce your sense of trust and wonder in the kindness and protection of the universe towards you. Relax a moment with your hands in prayer at your heart. Imagine that the generous, wise, loving, and joyful universal energy is overflowing within your heart. You have completed the healing process. So, for many of you, especially if you are a part of the 144,000, you have a divine purpose. You have a mission, okay? And for many of you, you want change, okay? You are here to change something, to create something new, to co-create with spirit, with the universe. And so this dream, this vision, whatever it is that you have, okay, whatever that is that you are pushing for, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're praying for, meditating on, okay, it is very possible, okay? Spirit, when you work to co-create with spirit, spirit will provide. So this is definitely saying, this is definitely an earth warrior. This is someone here, earth angel, earth warrior, okay? If you're part of the 144,000, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You have come here to change the way that the system works, right? So that was your message, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the ancestors, all right? What the ancestors have to say. What messages do the ancestors have for the Divine Collective. That was a beautiful message. Okay, so ooh, everything that you need will be provided for because you are co-creating with Spirit. And Spirit wants to see a healthier, happier, cleaner, and greener planet. Okay, so whatever it is that you are pursuing in this life, keep going after it. Keep chasing your dreams. Hold your vision, okay? Hold your vision. Ancestor, Spirit, guides, and messages do you have for the Divine Collective? All right, so we have re-energize your life, clear and make positive space, and create harmony. So for many of you, your ancestors want you to clear your space, okay? You can use sage. Now with sage, it is a very limited resource because it's being harvested. It's being over-harvested. So if you do decide to use sage, be thankful and grateful for the ability to be able to use the sage. Now, say there's different types of sage, and depending on what you need, your circumstances, you can decide what type of sage you want to use. But sage is like what I use to thoroughly purify all sorts of energy. It can be good. It's more like when you buy a new home or you move into a new place and you want to purify and cleanse all stagnant old energy. So it's basically like you're wiping the slate clean. It doesn't matter if it's a good energy or a bad energy. You're starting over fresh so you can create the space, the type of space, the type of energy that you want in your work environment, in your home. So for many of you, your ancestors want you to clear and create a more positive, uplifting space for you to work in or to sleep in. Okay, it needs to become a daily habit or ritual. Okay, so Palo Santo is used to clear energy. Okay, it doesn't strip the energy, but basically when the energy is kind of stuck or stagnant or kind of heavy, using Palo Santo, they have the spray and they have the cones, and then they have like the sticks, the Palo Santo sticks. So for like daily purposes, Palo Santo is very good at cleaning your energy field, cleaning and purifying your home, detoxing, any old stack, especially if you have company, if you have family members, if you have company, if it's just you, okay, maybe you don't have to cleanse this often, but if you are working in around an environment where you are surrounded by a lot of different energies, or if you go to the grocery store or you go out and you're surrounded by different energies, every time that you come home, you should be cleansing and purifying your energy, because energies, when you have an over amount of energy, especially if you're an empath or if you are an earth angel or any sort of a spiritual type or a spiritual creature, okay, you are going to pick up different energies. And when they get stuck to you, you can take on those energies and it can start to affect you negatively. So that's why it's really important for you to cleanse your space repeatedly, especially if you're coming into contact with different energies, okay? And having a positive space, having a space that is yours. If you have a family and you really don't have a lot of space to do this, if you have your own room, okay, try and keep that room as zen as possible. That is closely aligned to you, okay? Like if you love trees or shrubs or plants or flowers, if you can't put an actual plant up, put a picture of a plant up. If you can't put, flowers out, put up a poster. You want to create an atmosphere that when you come home, you're at peace, you're at zen, you're happy, you're fulfilled. It is your place to come to relax and to tap into your inner God or goddess, okay? Into your I am presence. For those of you who resonate with that saying. Okay, then we have embrace your inner gypsy. Okay, so in this positive space that you create, your ancestors want you to get more in the habit of dancing more, of moving, of listening to music that help raise your vibration. There are certain music that we listen to that does not necessarily raise our vibration, and instead it keeps us stuck in a certain mindset. So remember, I used to say garbage in, garbage out. You have to be mindful. It's okay to listen to your music, whatever you want to listen to. I'm not saying don't listen to your music, but incorporate music that is also different, that is uplifting, frequency music. So I'm probably pronouncing that all wrong. But if you know about there are certain sound frequencies that can help heal and raise your vibration, clear your subconscious, clear your energy space. And then there's just certain type of music that can get you in a groove that allows you to tap in and just relax, okay? To just let your hair down, to be free. Nobody's watching you. You're not under a microscope. You don't have to feel, you don't have to feel embarrassed, okay? Dance and move your body as if no one is watching, okay? That's going to help get your sacral moving. That's going to help get your creativity moving, okay? When you want to move that chi, up and down, that's how you move and balance as well and heal your chakras. You want to move that energy up and down, okay? The more movement that you have, the more freedom that you feel, the more that the energy and the vibration and frequencies work in harmony to bring you more in sync with what the universe is propelling you towards, okay? So dance, enjoy yourself, live life. Don't be so stuck and stagnant, okay, in this little shell, okay? For many of you, this journey has pushed you into a shell, and you, even in the privacy of your own home or your own mind, you don't feel comfortable being yourself. Let your light shine, okay? Spend time enjoying yourself, okay? If you want to go out, go out. If you want to stay in, stay in. Put some music on. Do something. Your ancestors want you to move. Move your body, okay? Psychic strength, shields, talisman, and gold light, okay? So your ancestors, if you have not already done so, your ancestors want you to invest in some sort of psychic talisman or protection or ritual, okay, that will help protect you, okay? So there's a book called Psychic Protection by Dale Duvendak, okay? It's in one of my previous videos. I did show it, okay? But also wearing a talisman or creating your own talisman, to protect you against psychic attacks. You want to set your intention once you purify and cleanse any energies attached to it into creating, manufacturing, shipping, okay, or any emotions of someone else handling it. Then you want to set your intentions of what you want that particular talisman or amulet to do, okay? So I wear my Archangel Michael pendant, okay, with the prayer. And I also wear, this is it's not the evil eye, but this basically, it protects you against the evil eye, okay? It's like a block, like stop, return to center sort of, but I prefer to transmute those negative energies versus return to center, because when you return something dark to something that was already dark, you're just increasing that darkness. So you want to send light, okay? That's how you transmute darkness. That's how you bring darkness into light. And then, of course, I have my own other stone, my heart chakra stone. It helps keep the heart, the heart chakra open, and it continues to heal the heart chakra as long as you wear it. Make sure you cleanse, whatever you decide to wear, okay? Make sure you're cleansing it, charging it, those things. If you're on the spiritual journey, you already know what I'm talking about when it comes to stones, okay? And stones are very much real. They're all throughout the Bible. Aaron's breastplate was nothing but stones. It was a conductivity for him to interact with the ark, okay? So he had to wear it, all right? So stones are very healing. They come from the earth. All right, that's all I'm going to say on that. But for many of you, maybe that's what you have been doing, but I believe that's what your ancestors are guiding you, okay, to have some sort of protection, all right, as you travel on this journey, okay? You need to create. Hey, you too big to be in there. Look here, sir, Batman. Look at you. You can't even stand up. You got to crawl on your belly. You too big. Get down. Get down. Y'all, sorry. All right, you can also call on Archangel Michael, asking him to surround your energy field with a golden ray of light. See yourself surrounded by this golden ray of light. You can even envision yourself armoring up like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or what's that other show with Vegeta? Sometimes you have to use your imagination, okay? So visualization, okay? So that's why I use like cartoons as an example because they use a lot of energy. If you notice, their powers are kind of their energy conduits. So when you envision a circle, okay, of energy, a ball of light, you think of, I can't think of the name of the cartoon. I just know one of the characters, Vegeta. Okay, so, but if y'all watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dragon Ball Z. Okay, yes, Dragon Ball Z. That's what it was. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Dragon Ball Z. All right, they have energy, they have orbs. So what you want to do is imagine that orb surrounding you in a protective golden light, okay? And calling on Archangel Michael to surround you with swords of protection, okay? Or me, I like to envision that I'm being armored up in gold armor, in my cat armor, because I'm a cat person, right? So I envision myself wearing the armor, gold armor of a cat, surrounded in a gold ray of light, right? So those type of things are necessary when you find yourself on a spiritual journey, because the more you are aware of the spiritual world, the more things that are not necessarily of the light are aware of you too. Okay, just now that you are aware of it, it's aware of you, and they will you. So you have to protect yourself, okay, energetically and spiritually. All right. What else, ancestors? What else? All right. Be an open channel for some of you, for many of you. If you're watching this, okay, you may, okay, it does say mediumship, ancestors, and spirits, okay? So for many of you, if this is your confirmation, okay, you are a medium, okay? You do channel your spirit guides. You do channel your ancestors, okay? So maybe that's something that you need to be getting into. You need to learn more about, okay? But you are a conduit for mediumship, okay? So that's nothing to be afraid of. For many of you, that's a natural given talent that has been passed down to you from your ancestors, okay? So for many of you, you may have even asked for this gift to be able to help the collective in some way, but this is your confirmation that you do have that ability to tap in to your ancestors and spirit guides and be a medium, a psychic medium, okay? All right, so we have move your body once again. So we have embrace your inner gypsy and move your body, breathing, okay, dancing, okay, being in the flow of life, okay? So just going with the flow of life, not stressing about things, not worrying about things. For many of you, I feel like you're really stressed about something, you're really worried about something, okay? But what's going to help you manifest, what's going to help you get into the flow of relaxation, of letting things go, trusting in the divine, is really to take your mind off of what it is that you're worried and concerned about, and let your mind just, how can I say this? It's your me time, okay? So whatever it is that you do in your me time, okay, you need to make that a daily habit of something that you do that allows you to relax your body, to get into the moment, and to just let loose and let go, okay? So for many of you, your energy is stuck and stagnant because you're too focused, or you're too tunneled in on what it is that you're trying to achieve. But there are things in the divine matrix that need to happen, that you can't see, that your ancestors, that your spirit team, that the divine creator is still working on in the background, okay? And so they're learning how to manage your yin energy, learning how to manage your yang energy, learning when to take action, and learning when just to be, okay? And when you're learning to be, when you're in your feminine energy, that's when you want to relax. That's when you want to dance. That's when you want to listen to music. That's when you want to let your hair down. That's when you want to do things that feel good to you, that allows you to get into a space where it allows you to be present in the moment, where you're not focused about tomorrow, you're not focused about the future, you're not focused about yesterday, you're just in the present moment. You want to do things that, if that's painting, if that's writing, if that's journaling, is that whatever that looks like, playing an instrument, okay? Whatever that looks like for you, that allows you to be in the present moment, to allow things to unfold naturally, that allows you to surrender to the divine, okay? That's what your ancestors are asking you to do more of, okay? If you're already doing, that's good. So this is more so incorporating, making it a daily ritual or a daily habit, 24/24 on the clock, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the negative spirit oracle cards. Ancestor spirit guides. Oh, we're already. Okay, spirit keeper of the South. Okay, so I'm going to actually read. If you live in the South, okay, I'm going to read the energy of the South, and then I'm going to read it, because if you live in the South, then you're supposed to read the energy keeper of the North. I live in the West. So with the spirit keeper of the South, there's two different meanings here. Where did I put my book, y'all? Oh, here it is. All right. Abundance and prosperity in all forms. Expansion, surging energy, activity, movement, rapid growth. Be open to receiving the bounty of the universe. This is a great time for medical procedures, and your energy will be at a maximum. In the wheel of medicine, the South is a direction that symbolizes the warmth of the noonday sun, the summertime, the full moon, and a time of rapid growth. Crops grow with vigor during the summer months. In the human cycle, it also represents the vitality of childhood. This is your time to shine. It is also a time of great bounty in all areas of your life. Open your arms to receive gift from the universe. If you live in the Southern Hemisphere and draw this card, read Spirit Keeper of the North, okay? So the journey for you, if you do not live in the South, okay, your journey is to stand facing south during the midday. Close your eyes and feel the warmth of the sun opening your heart center. Absorb the sunlight as you sense yourself absorbing the abundance of the universe. Now, if you live in the South, I'm going to read the message for you. Take time for contemplation. Turn within. Connect with your ancestors. Incubate ideas. Mend relationships. Watch your dreams. Meditate. The answers are inside you, waiting to be heard. Stay warm. Create dreams for your future. Repair whatever is broken in your home and your life. Forgive those people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. Your native spirit wants you to know in the medicine wheel, the north is a direction that symbolizes the darkest time of night, the coldest part of winter, and the dark of the moon. It also represents the elder time of life and even a time of endings. Pulling Spirit Keeper of the North indicates that it is a time to take measure of your life. Explore what's working and what's not working. What and whom do you need to release? It's also the time to make repairs in your physical environment as well as make repairs to your body. Additionally, this is the time to begin to dream and make plans regarding your future. Your ancestors are close at this time. Call on them. They want to help you. If you live, and that's the opposite. The journey for you is to stand outdoors at night facing north. Inhale the darkness, sink into your own depth, and in the stillness, ancient wisdom will emerge. Okay, so that message was very straightforward. We are going to get, what else? Okay, so for many of you, you could be an elder, okay? Or you are being called to be an elder. Maybe you are seen as the elder of your family or the community, or someone who is very wise, very ancient, very knowledgeable, and people seek you out because you have this ancient wisdom or your knowledge, or you just have the ability to solve people problems, okay? Also, this is asking you to call on your elders, okay? Your ancestors, okay? There is an elder, an ancestor who is wanting to come to you, who is wanting to work with you, who is trying to communicate with you, okay? This is about leadership as well. This reading could be somebody in leadership, because we do have the stag, okay? But yeah, this is someone who leads by example, who takes charge, who is authoritative, who's disciplined, who knows their roles, knows their people, knows their community, meets and helps the people fulfill their own roles and their own destiny, okay? So for many of you, you are definitely regarded as an elder, or you are an elder in your community, and you definitely have people who look up to you, okay, and seek out your wisdom. All right, talking stick. Okay, so this is about communication, learning how to communicate. Okay, so for many of you, with the talking stick, in many tribes, when you were in a community or you were sitting around, you would pass a talking stick around to each person, and the person who held the talking stick was the only one who spoke. So I feel like for someone here, there's someone in your community who is wanting to talk to you, okay, but maybe you're not hearing it. Maybe you're not listening, okay? So we don't talk Okay, but we don't listen to just hear. We also listen to comprehend. So this could be some sort of communication, someone wanting to communicate something with you, or this is about the type of communication that you're doing. You need to be more mindful of the communication, okay, with your community, okay, addressing concerns within your family dynamic, within your friend dynamics, okay. What else, Spirit? A storyteller, okay, and gathering your tribe, okay. For many of you, when I think of storytelling, I think of someone when you have a campfire and you're all sitting around there and there's someone telling a story, okay. So for many of you, that is your gift. You are a writer, okay. I do definitely sense someone here is a writer, and it kind of can be like, maybe you're writing the stories of your family, maybe you're writing the stories of your ancestors, maybe you're creating your own story, or maybe you're telling some sort of story, not a lie, because this is an oracle, okay. When we talk of a storyteller, you have the ability to create your own story, okay, to write your own destiny, okay. Now there is also the destiny that we've come here with, the purpose we've come here with, and we have a choice whether or not to follow it, okay. That's why God gave us free will. We have a choice whether or not we want to, follow in the footsteps that God left for us, okay. We have a path laid out before us if we choose to walk it, but we also have the option to move in a different direction. So this is, your ancestors are asking, what is your story going to be, okay? As an elder, you decide what your story is going to be. Okay, for many of you, you're moving into a time where you're gathering your tribe. You're starting to, the people who have fallen away as you've gone through your spiritual journey. Now you're about to meet people who are in alignment with your destiny, with your soul purpose, with your mission, okay? So prepare yourself for that. For many of you, as an elder, as you reach different people, you are gathering your tribe, okay? You are starting to pull your tribe towards you, all right, to help you fulfill your soul or your life mission. For many of you, you have two missions, okay? You have a soul mission, and then you have a life mission, an external mission, okay? All right. So for many of you, this is about answering the call. Okay. So your ancestors are telling you, they're calling for you to answer. Okay. Whatever it is that you've been sensing, this presence, this feeling, okay, this deep knowing that you have had. Okay. For many of you, your ancestors are wanting you to answer. They're wanting you to reach out, ask for help, ask for guidance, ask for support. Okay. Because they are ready to help you on this journey. Okay. I think that's going to be it for tonight. I kind of feel like a completion. I don't feel the need to go any further with the message. I feel like this is very straightforward. Okay. So with that being said, thank you for joining me here tonight. Peace, love, and light.